OCLC Research has done quite a lot of work around the concept of digital visitors and residents looking to understand how learners engage on the web. The goal is to help educational services better attract and sustain lifelong learners. Now there's a quick, fun, online tool that you can use to evaluate your own visitor and resident status. It only takes a couple minutes, and it really will give you a new perspective on your own online preferences. Plus, it will help OCLC improve learning outcomes for library users. First, go to oc.lc/vrmap. Take a look at the terms and conditions, check out the instructional comic if you like, and then click Let's Go. What we've got here is a standard 2x2 mapping grid. The x-axis is where you'll rate a service based on whether you think of yourself as a resident or visitor there. Resident services are ones where you leave purposeful traces of yourself with an expectation of being involved with others there. Visitor services are ones we use to accomplish a task and then move on. No footprints left behind. The y-axis is how we'll rate whether we use a service for personal or institutional goals. Let's do a quick sample. The New Shape button lets us choose from 4 basic shapes to represent online services. You can use them however you like. I'm going to start with Facebook, where I'm entirely a resident. That is, I use it as myself, and I expect people to respond to me there as such. And I mostly use it for personal reasons, but move it down to the middle a little because I do like to keep in touch with colleagues. Now let's look at something on the other end, Google Search. I use it both for work and personal searches all the time, but I use it entirely as a visitor service. I do a search and then I leave. Don't leave any traces of myself behind. So let's color that differently, well, just for fun. You get the basic idea. We'll speed it up while I add shapes for Outlook at work and Gmail at home, both resident. Then there's LinkedIn, also mostly resident and pretty much institutional for me. For ebooks, they're all visitors, but I use Amazon for personal reading and Google Books at work. We have a corporate library, which I'm institutional user and a visitor. And then I use Twitter for work, but it's near the middle in terms of resident and visitor. Really, just use the shapes and colors however makes sense for you. And then when you're done, click All Done. You can add your name or be anonymous, and then hit the Agree button for our data policy, which basically says OCLC Research is going to use these results for research. And then you'll get a link that you can use to share this on your social networks. Give it a go. You can learn something about yourself and help libraries learn more about everyone's information-seeking preferences. Thanks for giving it a try.